The oldest memory I have is being lost at the zoo. Being left alone and not knowing where to go or what to do is scary. I was eventually found, but that moment stuck with me for the rest of my life. Have you ever felt lost in what you want to do in your life? I have, and I felt lost and was looking for something that I wanted to do for a career and not just a job. But one thing I learned over time is that you need to be prepared for that goal. I've always been interested in art and photography. When I graduated high school, I knew I wanted to do something in that field, but wasn't ready to go to college. But my parents wanted me to go, so I went to Ithaca College to learn film, photography, and visual arts. I learned that I needed to be motivated to excel in the field, and I wasn't. I did realize I had creative talent, and while there, worked on my time management skills. I packed in as much partying as I could and did the minimum amount of schoolwork possible to get by. Nevertheless, I dropped out after 1 year. I moved out of my parents' house and got a job. I was a manager at a bookstore and a movie theater over the next few years. In these positions, I learned communication and leadership skills, project management, and attention to details. All these skills I learned were preparing me to be savvy in the workplace. I decided I knew what I wanted to do, and so went back to school part-time. Then the economy tanked, and when I was let go, I became a full-time student. I went to a technical school, Chattahoochee Tech, and was taught technical skills, principles of art and design, and real-world experiences. I was taught by professors who have worked in the field, and some who still did. I gathered tidbits of real-world knowledge of how a professional printer works, the future of graphic design, how to get a job, and how to create an area of expertise to sell myself in the marketplace. This is where I began learning the skills of marketing and networking myself. I tested myself by taking the Georgia Work Ready certificate exam and was proud to get the highest level. I joined several professional associations. Each one had something unique to offer. I was on my way to a promising career, but I was lost again, in the sea of people in the same position that I had, but they had more experience or more schooling than I did. So I continued on to Southern Polytechnic State University. Here I began to hone my mind in the theory of new media and the arts. I continued on the skills I had learned and expanded them. I began to learn more about working in groups, social media, marketing skills, being flexible, and the most important, how to be motivated. This is where I found myself. I was lost in the chaos of apathy and found my motivation. To be ready for a career, you need all these tools to survive. You may have to change positions and learn something new, but with these skills, I know I will be prepared for whatever work may throw at me.